Hello, Xander here, and welcome back to another video for Star Citizen. We have a special website update for the Alpha 4.0. So the big update is finally here. Today's the day. And with this update, I mean, all of you guys know Pyro is like like one of the biggest places to go and visit. We're getting contested zones. We have server meshing. The player cap has increased to 500, and we have brand new missions, new content like new armors and stuff. So we're just going to be going over the website. So that is a really cool shot or background of Star Citizen Alpha 4.0. I'm looking at this helmet here, and I'm wondering if we can loot that in game, because that looks like a really cool helmet. And it says it is Destination Pyro. So let's go over the website. And it says a lawless frontier awaits. So Alpha 4.0 Destination Pyro is now available on the live servers as part of what we are calling the 4.0 preview. So if you guys didn't know, they're calling it the 4.0 preview because it's the unofficial name for the official name. But yeah, it is pretty much everything that you do in this 4.0 build is gonna carry over to the next build. So your progress is going to carry over. So it says, while 4.0 isn't quite ready for prime time, the 4.0 preview will contain all the new technology, location, features, and ship outlined below. Our priority is to ensure that your live experience isn't compromised. So we have decided to have 2 parallel live tracks. Like I said, they have Alpha 3.24.3 will remain available so people can play the missions and engage in gameplay loops that are still being refactored in 4.0. Meanwhile, the 4.0 preview will also be accessible from your launcher as a second live option. If you're not interested in previewing 4.0, you can simply select 3.24.3 from the dropdown and continue enjoying the current live build. So it is up to you guys if you want to participate in the 4.0 build. You can, if you feel like you want to wait till it gets a little bit more stable. You could always go back to the previous build for 24.3, but keep in mind that your progress will not carry over, so it gives incentive to play the 4.0 preview. Now we have some images here. So we have Pyro awaits, a stunning yet treacherous new star system awaits, officially abandoned but alive with outlaw activity. Pyro offers opportunities unavailable anywhere else in human space, explored at your peril. And if you guys are wondering, I believe it's Obituary Station. There's a bunch of different stations in Pyro, like there's Ruin Station, there's Obituary, there's another one I'm forgetting, but Obituary Station is the station that has the contested zones. If you guys are interested in that content, it is over at that station. And then now with 4.0, we have a brand new heavy fighter, which is the Marai Guardian. So Personal Guardian, the Marai embraces alien tech to improve performance like no other shipbuilder. The Guardian is no different, utilizing Xeon thruster tech to make one of the most nimble heavy fighters on the market. So it's marketed as a very nimble heavy fighter, and you could say a competitor to the Aegis Vanguard for sure. And guys, like, these eventually do become available in game. When they first introduced ships for pledging, I think like after a quarter or 2 quarters, they do become available in game to purchase with AUEC. And then we have Fight for Infamy. So it says, beneath Pyro's gang-controlled space stations, oh, this is the contested zones I was talking about, lie in all new contested zones offering challenge and reward in equal measure. Gather a crew, arm up, and head into the depths into the depths in pursuit of exclusive loot. And if you did not know, guys, the contested zones is a PvP, keep that in mind. It is a PvP and PvE zone at Obituary Station. So if you guys are wanting to participate in this content, keep in mind it is a PvE content as well. So, you know, be prepared. Be prepared that you could lose your gear, and that is huge. So it is a high risk, high reward type of content. Going down, we have the Destination Alpha. So this is the YouTube video. And then now we have the Lawless Frontiers. So it says Star Citizen's second system is now open with 6 vast planets, 6 treacherous moons, and a wealth of space stations, asteroid bases, and other unique points of interest. Players have huge adventure ahead. Explore the system, take on its inhabitants, and make the most of a system without UEE interference. So this is, you could see the shots there. This is just a pure outlaw system. You know, it is free for all, guys. So if you guys are brave enough to go into Pyro, just keep in mind that you know, anything goes. So if you see another player sees you, anything goes. You know what I mean, guys. So just keep that in mind. There is no laws in Pyro. It is lawless. It is a pretty beautiful it has pretty beautiful planets. I think it's really worth exploring and checking out for sure. Going down, we have a very important tech. So server meshing is in the 4.0 build, and you can see Alpha 4.0 introduces cutting-edge server meshing technology alongside enabling up to 500 players to share the same universe. Server meshing delivers improved persistence, better performance in busy locations, and near limitless freedom to add additional content and locations in the future. So, Alpha 4.0 has server meshing. Man, look at all the players just running around like that. That makes me so happy, guys. I want this game to be an MMO. And keep in mind, this is the tier 1 or tier 0. I don't know what tier it is, but this is the first implementation of server meshing. So as time goes on, server meshing will evolve and become a more you know, a very how do you say, just a better tech overall. So they're gonna optimize it and do their best and increase the player count, because there is static server meshing, which is what we have, and then we're gonna get dynamic server meshing. Dynamic server meshing is just you know, spinning up and spooling up a server and spinning it down. So that's gonna allow them to you know, increase the player cap, which I'm really excited for. But 500 is a good number. It's gonna really feel like we have some players, and it's gonna feel like an MMO, which this is what I backed the game for. And then with Pyro, we have jump points. So it says make the jump. With the introduction of Pyro and further systems in development, citizens need a way to travel across the galaxy. Jump points are natural tunnels between systems, but the journey is far involved than coasting to the other side. Prepare yourself and your ship. It's going to be a wild ride. So, we have jump points in between, you know, Stanton, which is the system we've had for a long time, and Pyro. So if you guys are if you're spawning in Pyro or spawning in Stanton, you got to make your way to the Pyro gateway, and that's how you can make your way through the jump point. And it is a pretty wild ride, guys. Like, going through a jump point is pretty cool and exciting. You could see it there, that shot. Pretty exciting stuff. So that is going to be the norm. We're going to see more jump points in the future, like with Castra and some other systems like Nyx. And then with Alpha 4.0, we have factions of Pyro. So, Pyro has long been abandoned by the mining corporation that gutted any worth from its planets. But the industrial platforms remain now in the hands of competing factions, from the righteous citizens of prosperity to the terrorist Xenothreat gang. Each station has its own rules to live by and challenges to take on. So each station that you go to, so like Obituary, Rune Station, I'm forgetting the other station, but they have their own gangs, like the Headhunters, the Xenothreat, and so on. And there's gonna be reputation involved with this too, because I believe whichever faction that you do a mission for builds your rep up with them, and eventually they want your rep to like kind of have a reaction with the other factions eventually. So it is pretty cool. I really like that there's different factions in Pyro. Makes it kind of interesting. And next we have Test Your Metal. So it says, the gangs that control Pyro stations typically keep violence under control, but in the fringes of the station, it's weapons free and anything goes. Oh man, that's Pyro. Explore the depths of these contested zones, fight for unique loot, and maybe even discover more about these executive hangars. So if you guys didn't know, the contested zones have something with executive hangars. They have exclusive rewards. I'm hearing they have meta components, so components that you cannot get anywhere else. You could only get through doing the contested zones. So like, I guess that would be components for your ships, making it more meta, making it more powerful. I also hear there may be skins that you can earn from them too, from the contested zones. So it's pretty interesting. And I know that you can actually earn a turtle, because I've done the contested zones myself. I found a I found a turtle myself in one of the lockers. So if you guys want a turtle, you gotta do the contested zones. If you want to find one, I can confirm there are turtles. And going down, we have hidden dangers. So it says, another relic of Pyro amalgamated. The company's left behind asteroid bases await brave explorers. Find a way and go deeper to uncover secrets, loot, and more. Some citizens claim to have found abandoned executive hangars built into certain asteroid bases. Wow. But none have ever made it past the front door. So, yeah, if we go over to asteroid bases, abandoned asteroid bases, we can find executive hangars. And guys, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll give a little bit of a hint. There's like there are some ships that are tailored to these executive hangars, where you can get skins, I believe, and maybe something else. But it is pretty exciting. So going down, we have the Marai Guardian. So the Marai Guardian is coming with Alpha 4.0. So Marai is back, this time shaking up the heavy fighter class with the Guardian series. Both the base and QI, so the quantum dampener missile variant, ramp up the firepower alongside exceptional long-range abilities and unique Xi'an inspired design. Perfect for making the jump to the thriving in the treacherous Pyro system. So again, just to recap, we are getting the Marai Guardian Heavy Fighter in 4.0. You guys can pledge for it if you want, but eventually, maybe in a quarter or two, we can earn this ship in-game with AUEC, Alpha UEC, which is really nice. And then we have our ship offers below if you guys are interested in that. But that pretty much covers the Alpha 4.0 website update. You know, nice, really, really nice updates. I'm excited for Pyro, guys. Yeah, I want to check out the executive hangars and the asteroid bases. That interests me. I want to do some more contested zones. I want to go deeper in there. And then we have so much of Pyro to explore. You know, you could see here like the beautiful planets and the moons. There's probably going to be things that CIG haven't mentioned that are, you know, secretly hidden that we have to discover. But guys, that is our video for the Pyro update, the Alpha 4.0 website update. I'm pretty excited, guys. Let me know what you guys think. And that wraps up our video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.